now?
I feel good. I feel really good. I mean, I feel back to normal. It takes about a week and a half, but I'm back to normal now. So probably got my first contact practice yesterday. So today another good contact practice. Head doesn't hurt, no dizziness, nothing. So symptom free, feels good.
So you're ready to go here. How do you guys kind of get back in a rhythm offensively? Obviously, offensive struggles against Butler. Where do you guys need to improve on in that regard?
We just need to, be better on execution. Yeah, especially against teams that want to up the pressure, like what happened against Butler in the second half. We got to be able to adjust to that pressure. We can't just expect the same as in the first half. We know that teams are going to ramp up pressure against us because we haven't been able to respond that well to it. So it's something we got to continue to get better at. Just responding to that pressure, throwing the ball outside even if it's tough. Just getting better possessions, getting a lot of paint touches.
You feel like you're back to yourself now, or is this going to be a process coming back from it?
Yeah, I was. It's going to be. I got to shake the rust off a little bit, of course. So I've been trying to do that. Getting extra shots, getting before practice, after practice, trying to be in there. Outside of that, I feel good. Thankfully, luckily I didn't hit my head on the ground. If you look at the footage back, I just whiplash basically, just snapped my neck down, which sucks that you can get a concussion from that. But I was out running for a couple of days, for a while. But thankfully, I got better pretty quick.
This being 2 this season, does that? How do you not let that affect you? Not kind of worry about it happening again?
I mean, it can happen.
Right.
The first one was like a freak one in practice, and now it's just a bad fall. I'm just lucky, I'm just lucky it could have kept me out of running a lot longer. You hear horror stories of guys that are out 3-4 months, or like even a year, guys that end their careers. So I'm really happy that I'm just after a week and a half, I'm back feeling normal. So I'm just really grateful for that.
Sorry I came in late, but at what point did you feel back to normal?
So it took me about a week. So it happened Sunday, of course. And then about that next Sunday is the point where in my room I took the trash bags out of the windows and I was like, I can see light again and it wouldn't hurt. So, it was bright lights and sound and that kind of stuff was really bothering me. So that Sunday after I was like, wow, I'm kind of feeling a little bit more back to normal. Got on a bike. Started feeling good, started getting into the process, working back slowly. So, and had my first contact practice yesterday. Felt really good.
The fact that you were actually at the Butler game, how much of a positive sign to you was that you were probably getting closer to getting back?
I was really happy I was able to be there. Honestly, I wasn't going to accept it even if I was there at the earplugs in, so I couldn't hear anything basically, which is. Some great $3 earplugs that I got at the store, and those things were big time. It took really, the thing I noticed is really took the edge off sounds, like the ref's whistle, that kind of stuff. Right. So it was really, really nice and tolerable for me. At that point, it wasn't that bright either. So I was really happy that I was able to be there. Even though I got a bit of a headache, but it was important for me to be out there.
How was it watching the game in Ohio, I think, from your hotel room?
I was in the locker room. I was in the coach's locker room, lights off, screen brightness turned down. Awful headache. I feel like I should have slept. I couldn't not watch it.
Right.
That was the thing. I could not watch the game. It was really tough. It's really tough to miss games. I think it's the first time I've missed games, so it was tough to never be out there. So that's why I thought it was so important that I wanted to be on the bench for the Butler game.
Matt, you obviously haven't been part of it the last 2 games, but Purdue, you guys have gotten a lot of the shots you want at the rim and whatnot. And it's been kind of inconsistent from a finishing perspective. Is there a path to the solution there? Is there any sort of common denominator among it all?
You got to do it in practice. I can't give you a miracle answer. It's something we've kind of seen all year. There's been a lot of games where if we could finish at the rim, the game would look a lot different. So it's something we need to continue to work on. We need to be more physical in practice. We need to push each other a lot harder when we go to the rim. Don't be afraid. Just because it's practice, you don't want to foul a guy. Maybe go hit a guy. See if you can respond to it. So that's something we need to continue to work on in practice, I think.
But it's also encouraging that you're getting the shots, right?
True.
It's frustrating you're missing them, but there's some positive in getting.
That's what Coach Payne's saying too. We're getting the shots that we want. We're getting good shots. We're getting open shots. So we're going to continue to, trust in our offense. We, of course, we all trust in our offense because we see that we can get the shots. We're in film. We see that we're getting great shots. We're just missing them. So we're going to continue to work on it. I wish there was a miracle answer. Now we're throwing them. Now they're all going in. But it's just got to work on it every day.
Was that part of the frustration before you?